time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Detroit Tigers. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Detroit Tigers.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And let's focus on former Triple Crown winner Miguel Cabrera. He's dabbled all over the diamond from outfield to third base and has seemed to have found a home at first base. Everybody who plays this game wants to get a knock, to get on first base, to just be able to pick his brain on how he goes about it.
Stepping into the box, Starling Marte. He will lead this one off today. Here's the first pitch to him. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
Talk about being caught off guard. You won't see that but once a year. First pitch of the game, and he bunts for a knock, and now they have to deal with him on the base paths.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Frazier is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
He's running. That's a strike to throw down. It's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, Ralph Kiner, as he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0. This is line to left. Mata is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Batting fourth, first baseman number 8, Willie Stargell.
Now in the box, Willie Stargell. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. Two gone now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. One left for Pittsburgh. The Tigers coming up. No score. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
You know, taking a look at this lineup, Matt, one thing you have to take into account is the variables that you can't control, and that's the wind. It's blowing in. It's howling in. You're going to see some guys in this lineup change their approach, not be looking for that launch angle and trying to drive the ball out of the ballpark. It's going to take a big man to put one over the wall today. Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's focus our attention on infielder third baseman David Freese. We all know the history. One of the most dramatic home runs in St. Louis Cardinal history. This guy doesn't get enough credit for being a very reliable defender. Look for him to make a big play today.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Alan Trammell.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-1. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line, but foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit to third. Over to first is Priest, and there's one out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now at the plate, Jose Iglesias. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. One out, nobody on. Popped him up. Stargell in foul ground. 2 down.
Batting third, right fielder, Al Kaline.
So coming to the plate, Al Kaline. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. And there he goes towards second. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get the third.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Stepping in now, Phil Mazeroski, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
1-0 count, here it is. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Fouled away.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there, but they will not have a shot at 2. He's safe at first, and that will plate our opening marker of the ball game.
Third baseman, David Freese.
Here's David Freese to stand in. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll dive back in. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Popped him up. Candelario has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
Striding into the box, Starling Marte. Looking to minimize the damage here. Lays off 1-0. Hit hard to third. Right to him. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Pirates 1 and the Tigers nothing. Standing in, Miguel Cabrera set to lead off the home half of the second.
24, Miguel Cabrera.
Here's the first pitch to him. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And he drops it. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Nick Castellanos now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now the 2-1 pitch is laid off up for ball number 3.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
So striding in, Jeimer Candelario. Here's the first pitch to him, and that one just missed outside. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming, double play situation, he gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Weak chopper up the line. That's a foul ball. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Tigers leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. A nice aerial look of downtown Detroit as we welcome you back to our MLB Network broadcast from Comerica Park. Up next for the Buccos, Adam Frazier, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming, here it is. A ball and no strikes. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Hit out towards second. Iglesias is up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The left fielder, number 4, Ralph Kiner.
Digging in to try it again. Ralph Kiner hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Into the box now, Willie Stargell. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Stargell swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, John Hicks, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
John Hicks.
First offering on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And the 2-1. This is foul right side. Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Here's Leonis Martin. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The 1-0 home. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. One out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to Leonis Martin. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike three.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with two strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Standing in now, Alan Trammell, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 is taken for ball two.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
2 out, nobody on. Three and 0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
The 3-0 pitch. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. And this misses for ball four. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Ready for another chance? Jose Iglesias 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. First delivery to him on the way. This is skied into short left center. Kiner on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Detroit. It remains 1-0. Ready now, Corey Dickerson. He reached on a single in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Francisco Cervelli will be next. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Stepping into the box, Francisco Cervelli, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Dickerson aboard here at first with nobody out. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Line softly toward the hole, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for a knock.
Here's Gregory Polanco. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. Candelario trying to get there, and that's going to land foul. The 1-1 pitch. Now both runners on the move. Chopped weakly to the left. A scoop with the bare hand. Touché, sir.
Now batting, second baseman, Bill Mazeroski.
Coming to the plate now, Bill Mazeroski, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
2 balls, no strikes to Mazeroski. Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Three and 1.
Ball 3.
On deck, there you see David Freese. He'll be next. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the 2nd walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Stepping up now, David Freese. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here comes the first pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. 1 run scores. And a relay to the plate. And he's in there safely. As on the play, 3 runs come across to score.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Here's Starling Marte as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A bullet to first base. And they got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out.
Up next for the Pirates, shortstop, Adam Frazier.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The 2nd man he's plunked in this one. Stepping up to the plate, Ralph Kiner. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
0-1, here it comes. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
3 runs already home here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another payoff pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors and 2 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Pittsburgh leads this one 4-0. Next for the Tigers, Al Kaline set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
And the pitch. 2 balls and a strike. Two and 2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2 and 2. The 2-2 one more time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
Striding in once again, Miguel Cabrera. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And first pitch swinging as this is bounced on the ground towards short. Throw on to first will take care of Cabrera for the second out.
Up next for the Tigers, designated hitter, Nick Castellanos.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Nicholas Castellanos, reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Line drive to center field. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Tigers.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Oh, Heater gets turned around.
Candelario.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. The 2-0 is in there for strike one. Castellanos, the runner at first with two gone. Ball three. 3-2 now.
All right, 3-2 count with two outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Three-two pitch. And this pitch misses for ball four. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with two away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with two outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Now at the plate, Mikey Mata. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. And that's in there for strike one. Two men are on with two men out. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. The 1-2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Tigers strand a pair. They're down 4-0. Francisco Liriano is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Francisco Liriano.
Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Willie Stargell. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. The 1-1. Misses, ball two.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Ball three.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full 3-2. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Corey Dickerson. From the stretch. Ball 1.
Ball 1.
And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Four runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1. On the ground is short. This could be 2. The second for 1 on the first. And as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher. Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Up around the face. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The 1-2 pitch. Liner towards second. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They lead it 4-0. Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
3-2.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Here's Leonis Martin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Hicks on at first, nobody out. Lifted down the line in left. Kiner will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. In now, Alan Trammell. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Cervelli shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
Coming to the plate now, Jose Iglesias. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball down near the shoe tops. 2 out with the man at first. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Tigers leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Striding in, Gregory Polanco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Into the box, Bill Mazeroski. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now. swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
This is a big bat right here. No doubt you'd rather go after the 9-hole hitter with a runner on third instead of giving the top of the order a chance to cash in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Trammell brings it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Digging in, Al Kaline will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now that's popped up. Stargell has a play. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
Now to the plate, Miguel Cabrera. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Polanco, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera. Still 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch just hung in there on that one. Bases are empty. 1 man out. The 1-2. Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Nicholas Castellanos is on deck. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Sent on the ground out to second. Backhanded. And that's the second out.
A designated hitter, number 9, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Boy, D-Row, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
In now, Jeimer Candelario. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Right side. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home. Hard hit at third. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Into the box, John Hicks. And it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command. So even if you're throwing strikes, they might be a little bit more hittable than they were earlier in the game.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Candelario at second. Mata on at first with 2 down. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Will right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Popped him up. Stargell in foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Set and the payoff pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Polanco has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. We are in Motown, but I don't think we'll be seeing any of these people dancing in a soul review tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Starling Marte. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Starling Marte.
First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-0. Misses inside off the plate. The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
3-0 pitch. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
3-0 to him now. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point.
This is where if you're the batter, One pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Oh, but it's a wide throw to second, and they can't get the out. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Digging in, Ralph Kiner, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
So a big spot here, bases loaded, nobody out, and in strides the familiar waddle of pops, Willie Stargell. He's set. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now 1 away.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. Popped him up. Candelario trying to get there. And he'll reach first safely. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. 1 run is scored. The run scores from second. It's 6-1.
Up next for Pittsburgh, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a ball 1-0.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
The 1-0. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. To Iglesias for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ivan Nova is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Ivan Nova.
Ready once again, Leonis Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
0-1 the count. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is looked at for ball 3.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Ground ball right side. And that's the first out.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Alan Trammell.
Now at the plate, Alan Trammell. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter.
2 balls, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. And it's 3 balls and a strike to Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. The 3-1 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
So digging in now, Jose Iglesias head-to-head against Nova. He's just 1 for 6. As a look, now the pitch. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Nova is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays. He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge it.
2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
He's set and the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. The 1-0 home. Hit hard on the ground to second. And there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Al Kaline has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Trammell over at second. Kaline at first. 2 out in the inning. Ooh, and he finds his spot there. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. In the dirt. Throw over to third here. And he nails him at third. Great throw. 1 left for Detroit. They trail 6-1. Junichi Tazawa has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Junichi Tazawa.
Here's Gregory Polanco. Previously against Junichi Tazawa, just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Bill Mazeroski will be next. Three balls and a strike to Gregory Polanco. Popped up. Cabrera over to his right. And he is in there. And it looks like we're going to see time called here as he looked to come up a bit gingerly after he hit the first base bag. But from all indications, it looks like it won't be enough to take him out of the ballgame. At the plate, Bill Mazeroski. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Polanco's on the move. Out in front of it, strike 1. Pitch out.
1-1.
Nothing doing. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. inside and low. 2-1. Can't find his own there, and it's 3-1. David Freese is on deck. The 3-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here. Here's David Freese to stand in. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. First and second here with nobody out. Pitch to the plate is his slider. Freese behind, a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 misses above the zone for a ball. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Starling Marte is on deck. None out, runners at first and second. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a liner. Foul. Another full count offering on its way. Hit back up the middle. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
First delivery to him on the way. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Bases loaded here. Nobody out. The next 1-2 pitch. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's an 8-1 ball game.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or eighth in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Standing in now, Adam Frazier. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Mata has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 4, Ralph Kiner.
Into the box now, Ralph Kiner. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's 1 on to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Pirates 8 and the Tigers 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Miguel Cabrera, due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Now Cabrera awaits the 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. 8-1 our score as you look at our in-game line score. This one pretty much all over but the shouting. Nick Castellanos now. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in a wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. The next 0-2 is in off the plate.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
Bases are empty, one man out. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
At the plate, Jeimer Candelario. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
And that'll bring up Mikey Mata. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Candelario leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And that misses. 2-1. Oh, and I'm not sure I've seen a swing that bad even in a video game. It's 2-2 now. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Tigers leave 1. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Alex Wilson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Willie Stargell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kaline going back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
How about it? Designated hitter, Corey Dickerson.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Corey Dickerson. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 1-1 is a slider taken for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball in there, 3-2. Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Settling in now, Francisco Cervelli. Past numbers against Alex Wilson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Slider up that he gets a call on.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. K-line is there. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. And it remains an 8-1 ball game. Digging into the batter's box next is John Hicks. Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Up around the face. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Count remains full. Another full count offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's Leonis Martin. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Outside, 2-1. The 2-1 home. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. Pop high in the air. Freeze moving to his left. 2 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Last breath for the Tigers. Hit out towards second. Throw to first will be in time for the final out, and the Pirates move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
8-1 is the final score this afternoon. The Pittsburgh Pirates took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Doug Drabeck earns his first win of the season. Michael Fulmer was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Ivan Nova takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Pirates. 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Tigers, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Our paid attendance at Comerica Park this afternoon, a sellout of 40,000. The Tigers thank you for attending today's game and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.